Before we get started, we want to give a shout out to Battle Bards. BattleBards.com has background ambiance, battle sounds, and so much more. Bring your tabletop venture to life using BattleBards.com. We would also like to give a shout out to Trollworks, some of the finest quality laser wood engraving that you have ever seen. They have so many things that are available, and they also accept custom orders. I personally own 2 dice towers from them, and they are amazing quality. Go to Facebook and look up Trollworks today. And now, without further ado, let's get to the show. There are things in the night. Your nightmares will manifest into reality as they find their way into Doc's imagination.
The mind has many horrors.
We all can live in this place. Through our imaginations, we are free, and we wreathe in its embrace.
Sit back and relax as I take you out of your reality and into my nightmarish dream world. Welcome to the Bros and Dragons podcast. I'm your dungeon master and host, Daniel Doc Gentry, and our players are
Michael Shemeka. I play Alissha Fargo, a human female rogue.
Tom Benson. I play Captain Martin Firewell, human male barbarian.
John Sika. I play Daphina Nalo, a half-elf female wizard.
Dan Gentry. I'll be playing Morthos the Faithful, a male human cleric. Last time on the Bros and Dragons podcast, take Dirk and Briatia. They are trusted messengers. They served us well in life, and I believe they will serve you well in death.
I would like to do a nature check for smell the mushrooms, just like carefully.
Fidget sniffs one of the mushrooms, goes to sleep.
Oh boy.
You ready to ship off?
And somebody you hear, but you can't figure out who, says, "Go ship yourself." You set sail, and from the looks of it, Dirk and Briatia are expert sailors. From the crow's nest, you hear, "We are followed." You all notice that the flag is pirates, and they are gaining on you. You hear a voice. Captain Firewell, the magical female voice says, "I need to talk to you alone. Sir, with all due respect, are you a slave smuggler?" He has put a sum of 1 million gold on the bounty on this ship to be returned to the harbors of Tyrianda. Take precautions, Captain. I know it's bad luck, but you need to seriously think about renaming your ship.
What if I extend the name?
Huge smile on my face.
Alright, so the faithful sailor it was.
As you leave, after all the paperwork's done, you're walking down the dock, you'll see this gigantic penis. You guys know that you're being hunted, you know that you're being chased, and now you are coming up to this line where they are checking people one at a time. It looks like a new shop opened called Sniddlaps. Mac's gonna say, "Well, I don't know about that, but we have been having some problems with some raiders down the road. If you could take care of that problem in the next couple of days, I'll give you each 50 gold. A single figure in a dark cloak seems to watch where people are going, and then he heads into the alley next to the store. Let us adventure on. You meet back in the town square. You see everybody at the post.
Hello, Captain.
Let's head south. Isn't that the way they told us the bandits were at?
Morthos will say, "Absolutely. We did get a quest to go out and try to kill some bandits."
I looked to the captain. "Oh, by the way, Captain, back when I was training, I learned how to do this." And I look up towards the sky, and just the nice open sea sky. I put my hands together, and I use 2 of my key points to cast Fist of Unbroken Air and punch to the sky, and a blast of wind comes out if I can do that.
That is the best waste of 2 key points I've ever heard in my life.
I tried to impress the captain. I'm his first mate. and if it does work, can this be a charisma roll to impress him greatly?
To find out if this new talent of yours gets you off.
The straight D20?
D20 plus your charisma modifier.
All right. Natural 20.
Nice.
On your piece of paper, I need you to write in that when you use that ability, you need to miss your next turn because you definitely orgasm when you use it.
Oh, God. He's got to reload.
Oh, shit, Mike. As our unheroes travel out of the boisterous and jovial town, they follow the well-traveled road to the south. Their fates left to the wind. Well-grown and lively forests line either end of this southerly course, and though they see only but a few travelers, they continue on.
But wait, did I impress the captain? That's the real question. That's the real question for me.
He's pretty impressed.
Yeah.
Wait, is he impressed on the new ability, or is he impressed that he actually orgasms when he does it?
On the new ability, and then kind of steps back like, oh, God.
It's like a small, wet spot on the left side of his leg.
After an easily traveled pace, some distance out of town, the group is surprised as 3 masked figures, all in black, speedily appear from the woodline. One of them says, "Hi, friends. We are grateful for the donation you are about to give."
I look around and I say, hey, I ain't got no gold. Somebody's got to fix me.
Holds out their hand. I need to borrow some of your gold so I can donate it back to you.
Alicia's going to pull out a dagger. You'll be donating to us.
I briskly walk away.
The robber who was speaking picks up his staff slightly off of the ground as the 2 would-be robbers to either side draw their longswords and move up to flank our band of adventurers. The group, like a seasoned platoon of soldiers, breaks into action. First to react will be Daphina.
I am going to use Firebolt.
Whoa. Something new.
Yes. Something new I just picked up as a cantrip. That is where I will hurl a mote of fire at a creature or object within range. My range is 120 feet. I make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 fire.
Okay, John, is Daphina going for the guy with the longsword on the left, longsword on the right, or the middle person in the back with the quarterstaff? Because they're 25 feet from you.
Who was the one that said you're making a donation? Is that the quarterstaff guy?
Absolutely.
That's who is getting hit. 19 to hit.
Without warning, the wizard of the party quickly raises her hands, tosses a mote of fire at the enemy, striking the magic user in the rear.
Yeah, 1d10, right? Yep, 1d10. 7 points of damage.
Next to react will be Alissha. With the courage of a seasoned soldier, Alissha draws her daggers, moves to the right, and takes the would-be bandit head on. Is she going to yell Leroy Jenkins by any chance?
No.
Oh, Jenkins.
She's going to run and try to stab him with her daggers. I rolled a 13 to attack.
The would-be robber, whose skills were above just a common bandit, simply moves his shield into position and deflects the daggers from Alissha easily. Look on the bright side, you're right there.
Can I use a bonus action to cunning action to hide?
You ran straight at him, attacked. You're in the middle of a road, so where are you going to try to hide?
Are there people on this road other than us and these bandits?
If they were, they ran away already.
Are there any, barrels or horses?
Good question. Let me look. The dice have spoken. No.
Okay, I'm going to try to hide behind one of them, duck under him. I don't know. I got nothing.
Disengage instead, Mike? That is another option that you have.
What exactly does that do?
Disengage, you literally move back from whoever you're attacking. You're no longer technically in combat with them. You're not close enough for strike.
Okay, let's try that.
Alissha, missing her attack as it gets deflected off the shield, gives a feint attack like she's going to come in again. As her opponent crosses his shield across his body, she disengages and moves out of reach. Next up will be Morthos the Faithful, who will run up to the one on the left, 10 feet from him, stop, and try to poke him with his spear. And I am going to hit, so in your face. Morthos the Faithful, the seasoned cleric, draws up his spear and makes a move to the left, charging the bandit. As he comes close, he stops. 10 feet away, the bandit, looking slightly confused, gets stabbed in the shoulder with his spear. And 1d6 plus 3 for 9 points of damage. Next in the order will be Captain Firewell.
Can I use a bonus action to go into a rage?
Yes. The big man, Captain Firewell, stretches out his muscles and gives a beefy roar as he stops and sets his eye on his opponent in front of him.
I'm going to run in and attack with the longsword.
Okay.
How is 25?
Oh, definitely a hit. Captain Firewell readies his longsword as he charges forward and strikes the would-be magical bandit.
14 points damage.
The next up is going to be these guys that are now mad at you.
I would think they already were.
No, they're a little bit more. That person that you attacked, Tom?
Yes.
Excuse me, Captain Firewell, not too happy with you. The magical bandit will wave his hands in the air as 3 little globes of light appear. They shoot out, creating darts of light, and pierce Captain Firewell. 5 points of damage.
Okay, is it bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage?
It's magical. It's magic missile.
Son of a force. This one does force damage, for all that need to know.
Yes, it is force damage. I am sorry. Absolutely. Does 17 hit Alicia's... Oh, no. Alicia's not close enough to attack. So 17 will be an attack on me. And 17 will not hit. As the raider comes in swinging the longsword, Morthos the Faithful skillfully raises his shield and deflects the blow. So the one in front of Alissha will engage. So they're going to move up 15 feet. You're a squirrely person because I'm guaranteeing 7 doesn't hit you.
Right.
As the raider on the right moves forward to re-engage Alissha Fargum, she nimbly and skillfully moves out of the way of the strike. Next in the order will be Daphina.
So I'm casting Firebolt, and I'm even going to roll a nat 20 on it, on the guy with the staff.
Throughout the midst of the battle, the magical raider in the back is surprised to get hit by a bolt of fiery smoke, as Daphina flings it from the rear of the battle, striking him across the face. Oh, nice.
We are going to get him for 20 points of damage.
Nice. Did you roll a 10?
Yeah.
Did you add your spellcasting attack modifier?
No, I did not.
So 20
So that would be
plus
26.
26. Nice. He's not looking too good. That last one burnt him up. He looks like Two-Face now from Batman.
Nice.
Awesome.
Okay.
Next react will be Alissha.
She's going to stab at the one right in front of her. 14.
Will hit. As the raider in front of Alissha readies his longsword, he leaves an opening just small enough, and Alissha takes the opportunity, striking both daggers into his side just above where his armor lies.
Okay. 11 piercing.
Very nice. Next in the order will be Fidget.
Yeah. Who would be closest to me right about now?
Who did you go for originally?
I didn't go for anybody. I initially tried to walk away.
You can keep going if you want to, I guess.
I see that my crew is facing a little bit of trouble. Crewmates. I'm going to run up to the person with the quarterstaff. I'm going to say, that's a really nice quarterstaff. And then I'm going to punch him in the gut.
So before you swing, I should have clarified this. That is a beautiful human female. But now she looks like Two-Face. I'm sorry, I forgot about that part too.
Okay. Then that would have dissuaded me.
Roll a charisma check. I don't think we've ever tested to see if a burnt person is in your repertoire of sexual arousal.
Oh, Lord.
15.
15? You could take it or leave it.
I'll leave it. I hear they don't make good babies. All right. It's like, that's a really nice quarterstaff. I'm going to punch her in the gut, And then I'm going to spend my bonus action along with that to spend one of my key points to do a flurry of blows.
You might want to hold that. Let's go ahead and attack and see what happens.
All right. Then that would be 18.
How does this person die?
The key infused in my hand, I jab it into her abdomen, and it goes in well all the way in, just from this pure force of it. It doesn't pierce the skin. It just, when you hit it looks like it's going inside, but the skin never breaks. Something like that.
And as her spleen explodes, she falls and crumbles to the ground.
Also, I want to hold the quarterstaff and take it.
It's all yours. Morthos the Faithful will swing and connect with the person in front of him. Morthos skillfully sets his spear as he plunges forward and drives it into the side of the bandit. 7 points of damage. And next up in the order will be Captain Firewall.
Who's the next closest one to me?
Equal distance, left and right. The one on the left looks a little bit more beat up than the one on the right.
Go to the right.
Actually, you're still raging, right?
Yep.
You definitely want that one to the left.
All right, go to the left.
Roll at advantage because now you're coming up from behind.
That's what she said. How's 16?
16 hits.
14 points of damage.
How does it die, Tom?
I'm going to cut right through the neck, down to the spine, and just run it down to the waist area.
Well, a classy guy. Not all the way through. You kind of stop, let them stay together in certain parts.
Yeah.
All right. Watching his comrades be run through, the bandit on the right turns and attempts to run away.
Oh, no.
Alissha, he's going to turn away from you, so you have an attack of opportunity.
Okay. I'm guessing a 10's not going to get it done.
As the raider takes off, he runs right by Alissha, who sees an opportunity to attack. As she goes to strike, the raider loses his footing, and the daggers merely deflect off the back of his armor. It is not. But next in the order will be Daphina.
I am going to be casting a firebolt.
Okay.
13.
Daphina, seeing that the raider is trying to get away, summons another mote of fire into her hands and attempts to magically make contact with the raider. Just then, it skitters into the air, and you can see the shot is off as it launches into the road harmlessly in front of the raider. It was a gallant effort, but you missed by one. Next in the order will be Alissha. Is she going to run after her and try to stab her again? You can keep up with him, actually, if he's going to turn from you.
I will, I'm going to run and try to stab him again.
You actually get your sneak attack because you have advantage.
Woo-hoo! 25.
It's definitely a hit.
My 2d4 and then 2d6. See, that's 4, that's 5, that's 9, that's 11.
Don't add any more. How do you kill this person running away from you?
I stab him in the ass and he falls over from surprise.
Running for his life, the bandit thinks he has cleared everyone. As Alissha nimbly runs up behind him, taking both her daggers, she jabs them into both his sides. She stops her body's momentum and the daggers rip through the back as he bleeds out through the sides underneath his arm. Guts and internal organs seem to flow out as well. D&D in the butt. All right.
Had to bring it back before I leave, so...
Now there's 3 dead people standing in front of you because nobody was smart enough to say, I choose to do non-lethal damage to figure out where these people are hiding. Our crew begins rifling through the bodies, attempting to find some information of where they need to be, but more importantly, to loot the bodies of anything that is fairly important.
I'm going to search the one in front of me.
I'm going to search the one that was in front of me, the one that asked us for the money.
I'm going to wave around my brand new quarterstaff, trying to get a okay feel for it. It's like, oh yes, this one's well weighted.
Captain Firewall, I'm going to go ahead and give you the other one because I'm playing Dan's character. And a cleric is not going to desecrate a dead body. All right, so.
I look towards Daphina along with my brand new quarterstaff. Hey, can I get some of that gold considering how I killed her? Her spleen came out of her fucking mouth. I think I deserve a little bit of appreciation, don't I?
Yeah, you can have the chain shirt and the quarterstaff.
I take the chain shirt.
There you go.
Which will be worth 50 gold when you get back.
Son of a...
It's already in.
You will notice that The priestess is wearing a robe. It's the symbol on the robe. It is a bowl with wavy lines coming out of it.
Can I make a check and see if that might be something familiar to me specifically?
Sure. Nature or religion, whichever one's higher for you.
I'll do religion. 12.
You haven't seen this particular symbol in your life. Morthos is going to go, well, Captain, they're all dead. What now?
Look around. Is there any place to, like, hide these bodies?
Sure, there's a forest about 30 feet off the road in either direction, left or right.
Maybe we should get them off the road.
Might not be a bad idea.
The crew acts in unison as they begin to drag the dead bodies off into the forest line, covering them as best they can. The trails of blood that remain, they try to cover with the dirt and erase all possibilities of anybody seeing the crimes that have been committed on this road.
I grab one by the foot and begin to drag it into the forest.
Which one do you grab by the foot?
Oh, Lord.
The burned lady.
As you start pulling, full of a JJ, nicely shaved, perfect, in your face.
Oh, I'm not necrophiliac, but what a waste.
Are you sure you're not necrophiliac? Because I'm going to need a charisma saving roll.
Oh, God. What are we doing to this monk?
16.
16? You like how it feels on your hand to put your fingers in dead women.
Where's that cleric?
Not paying attention, thank God. You will see Morthos just staring off at the other forest, and he's saying to himself, I am Morthos, the No. I am Morthos, the No, that doesn't sound right.
On hearing that, Alissha will go up and sort of just smack him a little bit and tell him to shut up.
Go ahead and try to hit.
Yeah, I'm guessing an 11's not going to do it.
So as Morthos, he's used to people trying to bitch slap him, remember? He cocks his head back a little bit, and it's a swing and a whiff. And underneath your chin is a warhammer, and he's going to go, Tag, you're it. We'd like to take the small break just to let you know that Bros and Dragons is expanding its content. In the middle of each show, we will take a small break like you're hearing now, and we will give any shout-outs that are given to us. That's right, if you have shout-outs or any art, music, anything at all you'd like to see us use in the show, please send it to brosanddragons@gmail.com. So let's get back to the show.
Just shut up already, dude. She'll say and walk away.
All right, so the bodies are well hidden.
So I guess we're continuing down the trail?
As I come out to the forest, by the way, I say, I'm Fidget, the pussy slayer. And I say that towards more.
Oh, God.
It's the way you kind of insult him. First, just like, I'm Morthos, the face. Well, I'm Fidget, the pussy slayer.
Oh, God.
So, but everybody's hidden now, and Morthos is well pissed off.
Well, as Morthos is now pissed, I kind of walk with the cocked chin up and just like staring at him all cocky like.
Well, I was just looking around to see if there was like an off trail or cave or something where they may have been hiding.
Captain Firewell begins to scour the forest line, trying to find any trace from which direction these bandits had come. Their mission, to be successful, was to find out where they were and eliminate the threat. Take the time, you'll notice that there is a spot where they definitely were squatted down and hiding, but there's nowhere in particular leading from there. They just kind of ducked into the woods in that area.
Can I roll a nature check and see if there are any tracks that I can find?
Sure.
20, just straight 20, not nat.
In an unusual move, Fidget gets serious, goes into the forest line, and starts looking around very carefully, but very intently. You know that you have found their trail and probably can lead it back as long as they don't come out of the woods.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, Lord, we're screwed.
Oh, boy.
Confidently.
He'll get you to this place, and if it wasn't for Fidget, you wouldn't have noticed it, but it definitely is a path here.
All right. Follow the path.
Fidget leads the crew to a path. It is overgrown with brush and eerily silent. No animals, no wildlife, nothing can be heard before them. But without Fidget, it would have been almost impossible to see, since he only stumbled into it tracking the raiders.
Kind of ironic that it was Fidget.
I'm surprised you didn't find any silverweed, if you know what I mean.
Right?
So as you go down this path, you come into a clearing, and there is one guy standing there and says, paying more attention to the path than their surroundings and things going on. The crew stumbles across a man standing in the path, seemingly waiting for his friends to return. Who the fuck are you guys? Roll initiative.
Oh, no, it's not D20.
How are we rolling initiative this
Let's
time?
do it with the D20 with your initiative bonuses.
All right.
Nat 20.
16.
16 as well.
Who has a higher dex?
Oh, wait, we add dexterity? 21.
Oh, okay. Daphina
8.
and Martin Firewell.
23.
So Captain Firewell is first to act.
He said, who the fuck are you guys?
Pretty much, yeah.
Is there anybody else around that I see?
Just him.
And is he, like, pulling a sword or something? Any reason I think he's attacking me?
You see a male figure just standing there holding two short swords, and he has a lance on his back.
And I say, I am Captain Martin Firewell,
And he's going to say, what the hell are you doing here, Captain Martin Firewell?
looking for a trail.
You found a trail. Congratulations. You've accomplished your goal. Now get the fuck out of here.
And who are you?
I own this place. This is my land. Get the fuck off of it.
Did you have a few sentries down the road?
A few centuries? I don't know what you're speaking of. Get the fuck off my property.
Well, we know this is the way the guys came from, correct?
Yes, definitely. Fidget had the trail. He's very confident that he took you the right way. I just can't believe you trusted him and walked down that trail.
Well, he's first mate for a reason.
Right?
Got a gut feeling.
I trust his ship abilities. I don't know about anything else, but
I turn to the captain and say, well, diplomacy has failed. Let's do this.
what do I see behind him? Anything else around this area?
There's two trails behind him, one off to the right and one directly behind him. Morthos will nudge you.
Yeah.
And he'll be like, Captain. And he'll point like at the chest area of himself. Roll an insight. See if you catch on to what he's trying to tell you.
14?
As Captain Firewell figures out what Morthos the Faithful is trying to tell him, he looks at the chest of the man standing before him. He notices that same symbol of the bowl with two waters flowing from it.
Step forward with my sword and tell him, step aside. We're coming through this area.
Go fuck yourself.
Am I within range to attack him?
Yeah, you walked up to him and told him to step aside.
I don't think that's going to do very well. How's an 8?
He was prepared for your attack and dodged it. Within a flash, these simple negotiations become a battlefield. Raging forward, Captain Firewell takes the first swing. Seeming like he expected this attack, the man easily deflects the attack with his short swords in hand. The rest of the crew, following Captain Firewell, draw their weapons and move to attack. Fidget.
I rush up to the man. I am going to do a straight-up karate chop to his neck and try and block his airway.
I'm going to give you a sleight of hand roll for that one.
Oh, boy, this is always fun. 24.
In a flash, moving like the wind, Fidget breaks into action. Switching his quarterstaff to his left hand, jumping into the air, Fidget skillfully connects with his hand, blocking the man's airway as he falls to his knees, unable to breathe.
And then I'm going to spend one of my key points to use Flurry of Blows, and I'm going to punch his head twice to try and knock him out.
Okay. Attack.
Natural 20.
Oh, this thing's dead.
So
These are non-lethal, by the way. I'm saying this now. This is non-lethal. I'm just trying to knock him out. 9 for the first hit. 8 for the second hit.
As Fidget lands with the man before him on his knees, he draws back, dropping his quarterstaff, strikes the man twice. As he retrieves his quarterstaff, he notices the man does not fall.
Oh, usually this works. Is he still wheezing?
He's wheezing, yeah. So next,
I punched him twice and he's still wheezing? How is this? Man, great breath control, by the way.
next in the order is Alissha.
Any way for me to get a sneak attack on this one?
Yeah, he's wheezing, got punched in the head twice. I'm sure you can get behind him.
Okay, I want to try to sneak up on him and stab him. Oh, yeah, stab him.
All right.
23.
Is definitely a hit.
Okay, let's see what I can do here. 17 piercing.
Oh, shit.
She's going to stab him in one dagger each side of his, right in the, right in the sides.
From the TBI that he got from getting punched in the head and the possible carotid broken bone that he's got that he's wheezing through and the stab to the back, it will overwhelm him and he will pass out.
Quickly, as he's on the ground, is he face up or face down?
Face down, definitely.
Okay, I teabag him and then stand up silent but deadly.
Oh, God.
Everybody give me a con roll. Except for Fidget.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
4.
8.
12.
I rolled an 18, so Morthos and Captain Firewall will just be like, oh, God, that's a good one. Alissha, appropriately, Alissha and Daphina will start making gagging noises very loudly.
As they're all gagging, I was like, whoop ding, whoop ding.
And just because of the loud gagging, 2 guys will come down the right trail that look identical to this guy and be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And they're going to rush into attack. And they look, it's the monster's turn to attack. Oh, my God.
We have to re-roll initiative.
No, I'm using the same initiative, damn it.
Okay.
17 hit, Captain Firewall.
Negative.
Son of a bitch. 2 more enemies coming down the path notice their friend on the ground and the unknown travelers surrounding him. They break to attack, the first one coming straight at Captain Firewall as he turns and nimbly moves out of the way. The second one attacking Morthos the Faithful, who nimbly dodges his attack as well as one short sword strikes awkwardly on his armor. Oh, yeah. And the guy who attacks Morthos the Faithful, one of his short swords will break as it collides with his chainmail. Next in the order will be Morthos the Faithful. With his momentum, Morthos the Faithful quickly turns, draws back his spear, and attempts to attack. And he tries to stab him back and misses. So next up will be Daphina.
The one that attacked the captain. I'm going to use Firebolt on him.
Nice. You sure you just don't want to do a thunderclap real quick? And
Thunderclap sounds good. We could do that, but then everybody's going to be deaf and just go, ma. Ma. Let's do a thunderclap.
Oh my
I like
God.
that.
So hold on.
I
Yarrow,
don't need to speak to attack, so I'll be fine.
Yarrow literally did this once, and the whole fucking game after that, people were just going, mwah, mwah.
So everybody within 600 feet of me need to, yeah. Oh, no, sorry. It's within 60 feet of me. Make a DC 17 con save.
Oh, nasty.
17.
16, son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
Right on the money, 17. Thank God.
Morthos got a 19, but the 2 guys got 10.
Well, everybody that failed is deaf for 1 minute and taking 8 points of damage. Everyone who succeeded is taking 4 points of damage and is not deaf.
In the panic of the battlefield, while mumbling a few words, Daphina raises her arms, brings her hands together, and makes a thunderous clap, deafening, doing damage to those around them. Mwah.
Huh?
Oh, that's a pretty tune. as like the ends of his hair are kind of like sparking up.
What did you do, John?
I did Thunderclap.
I thought Thunderclap was 15-foot cube. So 8 points of damage. All right.
Hey, I was going to use Lightning Strike, but they got too close.
Lightning Lure.
No, I wasn't going to use Lightning Lure. I was going to use Lightning Strike.
Next up in the order will be Captain Firewall.
What?
What?
I don't need to hear to see them come running at me, do I?
No, you already knew they came at you.
All right, I'm going to attack whatever one's closest to me.
Sure.
15?
It hits.
11 points of damage from a longsword.
Now deafened by Daphina's spell, Captain Martin Firewell makes his attack. He comes in swinging with the longsword and strikes across the chest of his enemy. Oh, nice. Next up will be Fidget. Mwah.
One of these two guys.
A couple of steps in striking distance, whatever.
All right. I'm going to look one of them in the eye with my very nice quarterstaff. I'm going to whack him over the head with it. And then using martial arts, I'm going to spend my bonus action to punch him on the other side.
Okay.
Okay, so my first one is 15 with the quarterstaff.
Oh, that's a hit.
And my unarmed attack is a 16.
And that'll also be a hit.
Quarterstaff is 10 bludgeoning, and my unarmed strike is 9 bludgeoning.
So 19 total. Alissha, you're up.
I'm going to run at the nearest one and just try to stab.
Okay, go ahead and run up and try to stab.
18.
18 hits.
For 9 piercing.
Amidst the chaos, Alissha comes to one of the bandits and strikes, driving both of her daggers into one of its sides. I would like to point out, Tom, that he didn't say Jew like he normally does right there.
Oh.
And after I do that, I will use a bonus action to disengage.
You are disengaged. Next up will be the two guys fighting. God bless it. Fidget, what's your armor class?
I believe it is 15. Oh, this is going to hurt.
Yeah, you got that. It's in your head, that slow-mo shit when stuff happens. You take 2 short swords and get hit for 9 points of damage. Piercing.
Okay.
Both bandits moving to strike, one swinging at Captain Firewell, who easily avoids the attack. The second attack strikes out at Fidget and connects as he cockily tries to avoid one short sword and takes a point of another.
He's like, no, stop.
Should we make a charisma roll to see if poking you with something sharp is a turn on? I'm just kidding.
Let's
Don't
see.
do it. No, please don't do it. That's not what I need.
Please, nat 1.
Oh, okay. Thank God. It's the most disgusting feeling you've ever had.
Oh, I thought it's the other way around.
No.
Shit. It's like, no, S&M is not my thing.
Morthos will raise his hand, say a prayer, and bring a bolt of light down. 7 points of damage. As Morthos the Faithful raises his hands to heaven, he closes his eyes, says a quick prayer, opens them, making eye contact with the one on the right, bringing his hand down. A stream of light strikes from the heavens. Next up in the order will be Daphina.
Which one looks more beat up?
The one that just got hit with that radiant ray of damage.
So on the right?
Absolutely.
I am casting Firebolt. Ooh, for a 22.
You missed. I'm just kidding. It hit.
I was going to say, I'm like, whoa, wait a second here.
It's the potato.
As he pulls out a potato and raises it above his head.
Potato!
They're going to take 9 points of damage.
Is that with your plus attack bonus? Okay. Creating a mote of fire in her right hand. She watches as a radiant beam of light strikes the one on the right. Daphina reaches out with this magical fire and strikes the man in the face once again. He's looking really beat up. Behind you, you're going to hear, "You guys done fucked up," as the other guy finally comes to from behind you And that's where we're going to end the podcast.
Ah, damn. I was really hoping to kill the last guy.
Now, if only that guy could have said something before.
I
I'd
honestly,
have turned around and I'd have
Honestly, would have
lightning
taken-
striked his ass.
I honestly would have taken the spider leg and shoved it down his throat.
Oh
Left
dear
it
lord.
there. And as he's gagging on it, I would have just left it there too. And went to go find a new toy.
And we would roll to see if the gagging actually turned you on as well. But we didn't get there.
Dang it. Nope. Didn't happen. Darn.
So everybody at home, thanks again for playing along with us. We'll give a little bit of farewell for this evening. We'll start with Mike Schmecka.
Gonna miss it when I stop playing with you guys, but I will be leaving to go lend my keyboard skills to a church choir in the area that meets on Tuesdays.
That's what she said.
Whatever. Twitter, Masonic Mike 1027. I'm only sort of not really there.
You will also be able to find Mike at our group page, Bros and Dragons, on Facebook.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, I'll be around.
Tom Benson.
Yo. Oh. Follow me on Twitter, Bros Old Guy. I guess my next goal will be
250, okay? John Sika.
I guess just follow me on Twitter. I'm still trying to see the excitement of it. I can't for the life of me figure it out. I really can't.
Neither can I really.
Yeah. But we'll see. I occasionally post, and maybe if I get the hang of it, I will post more.
Somebody please go to Twitter and follow at Chuwu13 and please guide him through the mysteries of the twits.
The twits.
bunch of twits.
And Yarrow, thanks for playing with us one more time. This will be your final plug, so get it all in.
Yeah, I mean this is the most fun I've had for a D&D game. But yeah, if you guys want to go and find me, you can check out my Twitter at YarrowShienVA. I'm also on YouTube, which is just YarrowShien, along with on Facebook as well, YarrowShien. I am a content creator. I make internet parodies, and I do voice acting, sound effect design, and other various types of things. If you also want to check out every Sunday over on my Twitch stream, which is of course YarrowShien, I run a D&D live stream show with voice acting friends, abridging friends, and friends in general, and where we roll dice, drink drinks, and have an adventure. And of course, this is probably one of the funnest podcasts I've been on, honestly. And I got to play a pervy old monk. I love it.
For everybody who doesn't know, would you mind spelling YarrowShien for them?
YarrowShien.
And you can follow us at Twitters at Bros and Dragons. You find us on Facebook. We have a fan page. Go like it. It'll keep you up to date on things that are going on. We have a Patreon account. Go to patreon.com/Bros and Dragons and donate there. Receive rewards for being partners with us on our show. You can go to Instagram, Snapchat, and again, just to poke the bear, we do have a MySpace. I guess we have to get on there and just see if anything's going on with it. We also have a Snapchat, Bros and Dragons. We do weird pictures throughout the night. Sometimes we just do it right at the beginning, so just jump on there. We would love to see some of your Snapchats, minus the dick pics. If you're here in the Dice Towers and you're interested in playing D&D at all and never played before and you're just hearing this podcast, give us an email at brosanddragons@gmail.com. Let us know. I like to just meet new people and teach them D&D, and I will attempt to get it to many people as I can. As always, thanks for following our adventure, and we will see you next time. And always remember to live your dreams. Morthos, the faithful.
The faithful.
Morthos, go fuck yourself.
Hey, it takes a very special person to be able to count to potato.
So funny story about Potato. one day John finally took a look at his character sheets, and I think it was Mike that gave him a +3 potato on his sheets one day. Do you remember how much damage that did? That was the funny part.
It was like 4d12 psychic or something like that.
It was something crazy like that.
And it was there for like, what, 2 months? 2-3 months?
It was a good 8 sessions before John was like, what the fuck is this potato thing?
Yeah.
And of course, when I went to use it, they were like, "No, we're going to take that away from you." My defense, it was on the sheet. If it's on the sheet, I'm supposed to have it.
Which is a good defense. I will give you that.
This has been a Bros and Dragons production.